At a Senate Help Committee hearing on October 22nd, lawmakers turned their attention to the ongoing Machinists strike at Boeing. Senators Bernie Sanders and Josh Hawley pressed Joshua Arnold, a shop steward at Boeing, on the growing hardships faced by striking workers, particularly the burden of steep healthcare costs. Watch the full exchange unfold right here.
Mr. Arnold, you and your coworkers, as I understand it, have been on strike for 80 days now. And as I hear it from you, Boeing has not come to the table with a serious offer. What does it say? How do your workers, your fellow workers, feel when Boeing could afford to pay its CEO, Mr. Ortberg, more than $18 million in compensation for just 4 months of work, as I understand it? $18 million for 4 months, but apparently they just don't have enough money to sit down with the union and negotiate a fair contract. What does that say to the workers at Boeing?
Thank you for your question, Senator Sanders. Well, it tells us that they don't value us. It tells us that they're seeking to maximize shareholder value by limiting inputs like wages for laborers. That's us. So we produce the value, but we don't get any piece of that value, or as little of a piece as they can allow to get by with.
You don't have any medical care right now, so what's that mean? I mean, how are you going to be, if somebody gets sick, you got a kid who's sick, what do you have to do?
So thank you for your question, Senator. That means you're going to have to pay out the wazoo. If you have to go to the hospital, or if you have to give any sort of medical care, God forbid you have an injury or hurt yourself, doing your normal routine, or fall down some stairs, you're going to be up the creek without a paddle, as they say.
You have to go and get, if you want to have any kind of insurance, you got to go and get Cobra, right? And you said that costs what?
$2,500 a month, Senator.
$2,500 a month. Now, what is it that you're getting? You're getting nothing in salary. What is it that you're getting in support from the union and from the local? I mean, what are your workers able to get?
The strike pay right now, if you work one strike shift, you get $300 a week. I work 12 hours once a week as a strike captain, and then that gets me $300 for the week.
$300 a week, and just to buy medical care, basic care for your family is $2,500 a month, and that's before you got to make rent. I assume you got to buy groceries, you got to buy gas. This is really unbelievable.
For more congressional news, stay tuned to Congress Clips, and thanks for watching.